Yeah.
What? What's up?
Nothing.
Bring the energy up, mate. They want the energy. We'll leave that in.
I should have winced a bit more. That's what they want to see.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Dan Wheeler Show. Why? What?
Fucking hell, mate.
Well, I was wanting to give them the energy.
You blew their ears off, is why you did.
Welcome back to the Dan Wheeler Show featuring this legend.
Kaz.
Guys, we got a special guest today.
We have. All the way from sunny Wales.
Sunny Wales. Ben, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Benny boy? How we doing?
Good.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, very good.
Good, man. Good.
Please forgive him, guys, if you're Welsh. He's from Swansea.
Oh.
We'll put subtitles up, don't worry.
Yeah,
fine.
please do.
Guys, we are back for episode 2. Episode 1 went all right, didn't it?
Mate, do you know what? The feedback was fantastic.
We've had a bit of good feedback, haven't we?
We've had constructive feedback.
Which we've put into this show, so this should be a little bit better.
Yeah. And we've just had people loving life from watching it.
I heard there were men masturbating over it.
People stopped me in the street.
Did they?
Yeah.
So how was your week? What'd you get up to?
Oh, it was a really, really good week.
We went on a podcast, didn't we?
When I say it was a really good week, it's probably the best week ever.
We've had a good week.
We have.
We've
we
had a
went
good
on
week.
A podcast.
What was his name?
Well, originally Mike.
Yep, that's his real name.
That's his real name. But he's King... I can never say the second one.
Riches.
Because it's spelt differently.
With a
So my
Z.
dyslexia goes, that doesn't say Riches. Okay, so I do apologise, Mike, Mr. Riches.
We had a blast. We went up to London. They shoot in a penthouse at the top of this apartment block, if you like. The view was incredible. Put it on the screen now. And we were greeted with King Riches himself, Mike, his top producer.
Top producer.
Bless him, who was an absolute legend. We went on, it was like a chat show type environment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's a clip of it already on the channel, so go and check that out. But we will put a little clip of it for you right now.
It comes down to biological drivers, I think, at the end of the day. You know, as a single guy, you hit the nail on the head. For most men, it's really easy to cut yourself off on emotion. So you can, plow yourself away through Tinder and whatnot and live it up and learn and have some fun. But from a female's perspective, there's a time limit on how long you can be single for. Mm-hmm. So there's a pressure. Yeah. Because if you don't have a kid by the time you're 45, 50, you ain't having kids. Yeah. It's nice and simple. But modern technology is possible. But
can still have them
up until he dies.
Yeah,
absolutely. So it's a completely different mindset because of the difference in pressure and stress. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just going to repeat myself. Men don't have that urgency.
We've got that biological need to get it in.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Biological clock. Yeah.
That's what she said.
That was all right, wasn't it?
It was good.
It was all right. It was a good day, and
best day ever.
we had a bit of drama as well. One of the guests got kicked off.
Oh, mate, am I allowed to say what really happened?
Yeah. Give him the juicy gossip.
Right.
Gossip. That's the ringtone. Gossip.
Is that how it's going? Is it?
Yeah. Ben, help me out. Gossip.
Right. So we arrive at this place, don't we? Right. Absolutely stunning, as he said. We go in and everything's absolutely... Well, we've seen it online.
Yep.
And in person, it was just even more incredible, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
So this couple turn up. She's absolutely lovely Italian lady with this other guy who's clearly...
Drunk.
Punching.
Oh, that as well.
When I say punching, that guy had no idea what he had in his pocket with her. Hopefully she's dumped him after this.
Nope.
The wake-up call.
She was, well, as you saw from the clip, she's beautiful, she's Italian, she's got confidence, she's a lovely girl. And he turned out to be a singer in a band, I believe.
He was
like an indie band.
Yeah, like an indie band. So they come in, don't they?
Yep.
They go straight to the bar.
Free
start
alcohol.
Helping themselves to the alcohol. And then they sit down. And he was fine for the first 40 minutes. But what we didn't know, the top producer filled us in a bit later, he'd been popping Smarties. I'm going to say Smarties so we don't get stopped for anything.
Ecstasy for those that need to know what he actually took.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm keeping it kid-friendly.
That's all right.
And within 40 minutes...
He double dropped as well, by the way. He took 2. So those who have taken ecstasy, you'll know what a double drop is and how intense it was, and you'll see it in the clip.
He literally starts gurning.
Yep.
He's like this.
He's playing with his armpit, putting the
He's
hair out. Oh, it was a fucking mess, but it was having a great time.
He was, wasn't he? and it got to the point where he was so mashed that he was making an idiot of himself, and he was getting in people's faces. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was very annoying.
He was being very annoying. So our king turns around and was like, dude, either grab some water or take it outside, which he didn't like.
And he kept interrupting Mike as well,
He did.
which when they start, there's a sign on the wall that says "Do not interrupt the host," because they want to keep a smooth running ship. I get really annoyed when she interrupts me, so I can completely relate. And for the first 30 minutes, just kept over talking him. You should have seen the smoke coming out of Mike's
He was
ears.
like wanted to fucking kill him, didn't he? And he did.
And
the
Mike
whole,
is a big dude.
and he did
He's
the
a
whole
big dude.
enough now, dude. Pipe the fudge down.
Have some water, we'll get out.
Yeah, pretty much how it went. And then we started talking about another subject, and he went to his name was Johnny, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Johnny. Went to Johnny and said, so what's your opinion? And Johnny went, well, to be honest with you, I'm a bit bored, and this is a bit forced, and it's a bit this. And he got up. Well, he didn't get up. He laughed for about 5 minutes as though Mike was just going to sit there and accept it. And Mike was like, take the headphones off.
Should we cut to the clip?
Yes.
Because obviously you're younger, so what do you think about it?
I feel like this whole thing is really boring and fake, so we're going to leave.
See you later then.
Boring and fake. What do you mean by that?
It's so forced.
What's forced?
The whole conversation.
How's it forced?
It's not...
I mean, you can go if you want. I don't care.
Can
like,
we?
You can go if you want, because you're drunk anyway, so you can...
As you can see, absolutely fucking mashed.
Mate, he was absolutely done, and I just felt for her like you would not believe.
She died inside when he started. Look, we'll play the clip again and focus on her. Like, she just goes down and introverted.
Fake, so we're going to leave.
See you later then.
Boring and fake. What do you mean by that?
It's so forced.
What's forced?
The whole conversation.
How's it forced?
It's not...
She was so embarrassed.
Right, now I felt really, really bad for her. And then yesterday I was thinking about it a bit more, right?
Go on.
And my actual point of view has changed.
Okay.
Right? She's in control of what she wants to do.
It's her choice to be with him,
She was
yeah.
choosing to be with him. So she got a choice whether she's staying like that or she's walking away.
Can I tell you what I think it was?
Go on.
The cost of big dick syndrome. He's
Is it?
either great in bed or he's got a
Mate,
banger.
there's no disrespect, guys. There's no way that guy's great in bed.
Well, it's either one or the two, because she's there for a reason. And he was immature, unintelligent.
Yeah.
You know, just he didn't look great. His top was white, but it was dirty. Like, he literally looked like he'd been pulled off the sheet. And then I don't want to have a go at the guy, but he made a mockery of the whole thing.
He did. He brought
disrespected the host. Disrespected us.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, we prepped for 2 days. We came up smart. We didn't drink alcohol like it was work. It was
we made
opportunity.
sure we went for the good side of it.
Absolutely.
And he just turned it all around. So yeah, so I did feel sorry for her, but I also feel like, mate, you made your bed, you fucking lie in it.
Mate, I couldn't agree more. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. So this is Hamish and Andy, comedy duo from Australia with fans.
One of the best things to come out of Australia in a long time.
Absolutely. The land down under.
G'day, sport.
Now, Ben, have you heard of Hamish and Andy?
No, never,
Right.
never.
Check this out. Let me know what you think.
Has anyone
If you want to stop it, press spacebar.
done a deep dive into the evolution, the progression of what the old El Paso people are doing?
No.
We're a fan of old El Paso. This
yeah.
is
Don't
one
send
of the
us stuff.
Don't send us stuff. We're
We can't
fine.
afford that to supermarket.
Jack's absolutely full as a goog with peanut butter.
Admission chips.
I guess mine's not a bone, but
Full as a what?
What?
What did you say? He's full as a cock?
I don't know. Let's go back.
peanut butter.
Admission chips.
I guess mine's not a bone, but were you aware? Jack's absolutely full as a goog with peanut butter.
Admission.
Full as a cook, I think.
Yeah.
Or full as good.
I thought you said something about peanut butter.
Yeah, full as a cock with peanut butter.
Afford that to supermarket.
Jack's absolutely full as a goog with peanut butter.
Admission chips.
Guys, in the comments, if you know what he said, please let us know.
No idea.
Some Australian lingo, I think.
I guess mine's not a bone, but were you aware they have now got, you look back at the very first El Paso we had as kids. It was one product.
Yep.
It was the hard shell taco.
Yep.
Exciting times when they came out. A lot of us, it was our introduction to Mexican food, and we loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. But of course, you apply the lightest pressure to the outside of the shell, it ruptures along the spine.
It had
and
the
it's
worst
really
structural integrity known to man.
And it's really a crunchy sandwich. Like by the end of it, it's two distinct pieces of chips, two large chips.
I've always maintained that tacos are one of the most inconvenient foods to eat, to the point where I just avoid eating them.
It's like a digestive and a cup of tea, innit?
Yeah, just
In what way?
Because one dip and it's gone.
Yes.
Like one bite and it's just
it
in
just
bits.
falls apart.
Oh, that's what she said.
So they know. Obviously, El Paso know this. They are aware of what they're making. So then they bought it. Then we had the soft range.
Soft tortillas, yeah, great.
Soft tortillas, which were like a step up
I love a wrap.
Love them.
I love a wrap.
because these aren't cracking and you're getting most of the food in your mouth.
Yep.
Anyway,
Not
they
all
had
of
that,
it.
and that was going well. And then they had the stand and stuff, remember? So they went back to the hard taco.
Flat bottom
and
taco.
Flat bottom
They
taco.
threw a
And they
kid in
went,
the air for it.
the local, one of the town's favourite children thrown up in the air on the ad. We remember it.
It's just
He
a
invented
taco in a different shape.
So the flat bottom was back. And the good thing about the flat bottom is it doesn't have that pressure that you have of the normal hard taco.
Yeah.
That,
It's gone from a V,
Yes.
and you're trying to close in on a V,
To
to
a U.
more of a U.
Yeah. And you now can stuff it, you're not absolutely rupturing the spine. It had its problems, but it was a step in the right direction.
It was.
Then they went to the soft shell boat. That was kind of last year.
Oh,
the
they
boat,
didn't they? Yeah, it's like a canoe.
the same kind of thing, but it's like now it's a soft canoe. So they were obviously still getting breakage.
Yeah.
When I saw the ad for the soft shell boat come out, I thought they've finally done it. It can't crack.
No.
This has got to work.
Yeah.
Like fourth or fifth time round, this has to work.
Toss a kid in
Still
there.
falls out.
But Andy, hold on to that kid. Don't let him leave the ground. Grab him. Get his ankle.
Get his ankle.
Bring him back to earth. Because it obviously, against the wildest of our imaginings, some was getting over the edge. Obviously spilling over the edge. So Old El Paso must have just been aghast,
yeah,
blown
couldn't
away when
believe
they're
it.
still getting feedback from people going, I'm not getting all the food in my mouth. So you know what they have now?
No.
I can't remember the name of it, but it is essentially a soft shell tube.
What? Like a pencil
with a sealed,
holder?
yeah,
Like
with
a
a sealed
vase?
up, one end sealed up, just an opening at one end,
Yeah.
soft shell tube. They might be called pockets or something, but it's just like, all right, you idiot. We've tried.
That's just a burrito.
Fucking hell.
It's a wrap that's open at the top.
It is. It's an open wrap.
Yeah.
We've tried to explain to you. You will have to do some work, some holding, some angles. You clearly can't get the food to your mouth. You cannot. You cannot get this wrong.
He's crying. He's crying with laughter.
The next one's going to be a lid, fully sealed up.
Fluffy lid that you-
It's just going to be a
Fully
ball.
sealed up so none can say. So now that you...
Oh, dying.
Or, even better, a bib.
A bib,
Made out
yeah.
of taco.
Bib.
Bib made out of taco.
I went lightheaded.
Tube
beard
exists, and
and
I
your
can't
chest.
see where we go from. Like,
Well,
that
that's
has
a kid.
got to
That's
be
a
it.
kid in the air.
That's a kid in there. That has to be a kid in the air. If you can't get it from the air, just use a bowl and a spoon. People still aren't getting it, are they? They can't get it in.
Be sure to check out the Hamish and Andy channel. I'm a huge fan. Big up to Hamish and Andy. I think I got that from Mike. Big up.
Big up.
Big up.
Big up. Oh,
Big up.
absolutely for Mike.
With my gangster. Big up to Hamish and Andy. Go and give them a cheeky subscribe. They're huge in Australia. Do you know they're the biggest comedy presenters in Australia?
You're joking.
No, they're massive. Absolutely ginormous.
And Australia's massive as well.
Indeed.
Nobody lives there, but that's just massive.
Isn't it 99% of Australia is uninhabited?
Yeah, it's
insane.
massive amount, because you can take a flight from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
7
not 9
and
hours. Is it
still-
7 hours?
No, 7 hours and still be nowhere near the end of it.
Wow.
It's about 10 hours from one side to the other.
What did you think of Hamish and Andy?
Oh, that was so funny. And I've said this many times to everybody who I ever meet, where I just don't get the point of a taco. It's just an inconvenient sandwich, just worse.
Let's not be racist to our Mexican
I'm
friends,
not.
please. Let's not alienate those.
No,
It's
no.
unnecessary. Being from your Wales.
Being from your Wales.
Being from
but it's almost a
your
bit like
Welsh. Being from
spaghetti
Wales.
as well, isn't it? You know, when you suck the sauce up and it goes all over your face, that's a real inconvenience as well.
Oh, that's what she said. What is the national dish from Wales? Is it still those Welsh
Rarebit.
cakes?
Is it? I thought it was cowl.
Or cowl. Rarebit or cowl.
What's cow?
Cowl
Cowl
is
is
a lamb stew.
Lamb stew.
Oh, okay.
And rarebit is Welsh cheese on toast.
What about your Welsh cakes?
Oh, mate. I bought Welsh cakes from the...
Basically sand. Basically sand.
I was just
How
about
very dare you.
I
That's
know.
shocking.
So dry.
I went to Cardiff Indoor Market and there is a bakery there that just does a million different flavours. I picked up a box because I know what he's like. He loves his sweets. He loves it, I know. And I was like, right, okay, there's like 30 quid's worth of Welsh cakes. He took one bite and went, that is dust.
It's one of the worst cakes I've ever put in my mouth.
That is sacrilege.
Like I took one bite and needed a litre of water to finish my mouth.
Sat in between two Welsh people.
I don't give a
there.
fuck. Come up with a better cake. I mean, it's not a cake. There's no sugar in it. There's no icing. There's no filling.
There is sugar
There's no
in there.
sponge. It's not a cake.
It's a cake.
It's
it was,
not a
It
cake.
was designed with all the fat and everything in it so that when the coal miners went down into the mines, they were there for a couple of hours. It was a bit of an energy boost.
Sorry, one, have you ever seen me with coal? Two, in a mine.
Well, mate, they definitely have you down there to be lifting and lugging.
Well, did you like that Hamish and Andy clip?
Mate, they're awesome.
I've got another one for you.
Go on.
Check this one out. But was that too
was
far?
rude.
Ben, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to belittle you like that.
I'm not a celebrity, so...
Not yet.
No.
You are
Not
you are in our world.
You are in our eyes.
You're my celebrity.
Now, Ben, tell everyone at home who you are, what you do for a living.
So,
Into the microphone, please.
Yeah, it's
I'll
important
do a
you
Kaz.
speak into
I'll
a
do
microphone.
Kaz.
You can make it bigger, Ben.
Just got to be nice to it.
Just stroke it a little bit first.
All right, let's start. Don't bring the tone down.
So I'm Ben, as Dan said. I do work with Dan occasionally when it comes to
Absolutely.
helping him with his edits and the channel. I've known Dan for some time through some previous endeavours that we've
Been a few
done
years
before.
now,
It's
hasn't
been
it? It's been a few
good
years.
year or so too.
Yeah.
So by trade, I'm an NLP practitioner. So for those who don't know what NLP is, it stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. And it's essentially, some people refer to it as a form of therapy. Other people use it purely for bettering themselves and changing their mindset to be a better person. And that's what I teach people to do. Don't I, Kaz?
Well, you did, because I had a humongous fear from the age of 5 of crossing bridges.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Guys,
And
whenever we drive to Wales, right, there's been a couple of occasions we've been in the car at the same time going over the Severn Bridge that connects England and Wales.
I used to hate it.
And it's a big bridge. There's no denying it. It's a big bridge. It is. It's high up as well, and particularly if it's a windy day, the car does
do
it does
a
rock.
move.
So it is a bit scary, if you're a child. So we're driving across this, and I'm in the middle lane, and I'm doing the speed limit, which is 70 across the bridge, just the normal motorway. There's no reason to slow down. And I'm in the middle, and you basically start having a panic attack.
I curl up in a ball, and this is what I used to do: so curl up in a ball and just start panicking and freaking,
Crying.
And just, yeah. Well, not quite crying, but if you weren't in the car, I probably would.
What's it called when water falls out of your eyes? Is that crying? It is crying. I think it is crying. Yeah.
I think you can say it was sobbing.
How did you get the fear?
Well, we worked it out, didn't I? When I was younger, I'd gone over a bridge, which
Right.
there's 2 adjoining bridges to get from Wales to England, and the original one, there's one in
2.
Gloucester.
Oh, the one further up. Yeah.
The old Severn Bridge.
Yeah.
The old Severn Bridge.
The
Spare
6th
one.
bridge.
And it
Oh, fuck, wrong one. Go on.
story of my life.
Oh, that's what she said.
And as we were going across, we were in a double-decker bus, and I was like, first school trip out, and the wind picked up, and it started swinging the bridge.
Can't read the night before.
And will you stop it? And from that moment on, I literally used to curl up in a ball. I think I'd driven over the bridge once in my adult lifetime as a driver before I came to work for you.
Wow.
And the whole time when we were going to work together, my thought process was, I can't do this because I'm going to have to drive that bridge. I don't know if I can get there, and it was really bad.
Every time she'd come over, she'd be calling me on the bridge so that she didn't
Crash.
pass out, crash.
Because it got to the point where I actually lost feeling in my legs going over the bridge, where I was that petrified and holding onto the steering wheel that I felt lightheaded, and it was getting really
dangerous.
It was dangerous, yeah. And then Ben came along and
Knight in shining armour. So Ben, tell everyone at home kind of what you went through with Kaz to get her through this, and then how do we fix it?
So there's a it's not necessarily the same thing, but it's sort of a join to NLP. There's something called timeline therapy. Sorry.
Yeah, come on, Ben, into the mic.
All right. There's something called timeline therapy.
You've got to edit it,
and
mate.
The way that it works is that you use your unconscious mind in a sort of active way to find the source memory, which for you, as you say, was when you were 5 or 6 years old driving over a bridge on a school bus. And your unconscious mind just learns that, and it makes an immediate sort of learning whereby if I go over a bridge, I could die. Yeah. And that's it. And that's literally how it was. Yeah. And the way that it works is it will do everything in its power to make you as a person not go near bridges because it wants to keep you alive. Yeah. That's what your unconscious is there to do. And you have to use particular techniques whereby you're consciously accepting that it's no longer a threat to you, if you will.
Exactly.
And it doesn't take very long, does it?
It doesn't. And what I tend to do now, well, I don't have to do it so much now, but after we had our sort of sessions, I talk myself through what I needed to do before I got to the bridge.
Okay.
And then when I got halfway through, I congratulate myself and let myself look at the water.
Yeah.
Well done, Kaz.
Mate, no one else was doing it. I had to do it. And then it became second nature. I go over the bridge now and I happily look around and I'm not scared. And it's you. I've used the tools, you know.
So the point being here is we have a lifetime phobia, which is, I don't want to insult you by asking how
44.
old you are. Okay. From, call it 40 years.
44.
To now, and then within, how long was I with you for? 2 hours, 3 hours?
It was 2 to 3 hours,
and it went as quickly as that. And the more you prove it to yourself and your unconscious mind accepts that you're not scared of it, the easier it becomes.
It was just accepting the fact that nothing is going to happen to me. I'm not going to die. How more dangerous? How more dangerous is it to drive over a bridge than it is to drive on a normal road?
Quite a lot dangerous, actually. Think about it. You could fall off the edge. You could be blown across. You could. Sorry, Ben. I'm undoing all your hard work.
You're not. Do you know what? You're not because it was for me. It was a weekly fear. It was a weekly dread.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was. I would literally not sleep if I was coming to work on the Sunday, on the Saturday night, because I knew I had to cross that bridge. So
that's bad, man.
I know. So it saved me. It really, really has. And if anyone out there is thinking of doing it, please do, because it's a lifetime.
I've been aware of NLP for a couple of decades now, actually. It's an incredible tool. Obviously, you're an NLP practitioner now, and you've had several clients and had amazing breakthroughs. What do you think is so special about NLP and why it works?
So, first of all, it's not as commonly used as CBT and things that the NHS would suggest you do.
That's cognitive behavioural therapy, which is very famous therapy.
Which I'm not saying one is better than the other. They're just different schools of thought. What I find with NLP is because it deals directly with the unconscious mind, which is what drives your body, you can create immediate and lasting change just by convincing your unconscious mind that something is different to what it believes to be.
And that's the programming part of NLP, correct, isn't it? You're literally
reprogramming it.
Reprogramming the fears, so to speak, so that when that fear enters, you go to a different road as opposed to the default road.
So whether it's fear, whether it's any kind of negative behavior, you're just taking, rather than your usual response, it just goes and does something else. And that's because you've actively chosen what response you want it to have, and then you've trained your mind quite quickly to respond like that instead. So
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
You love it, don't you?
I'm obsessed with it. So I use it every day in my own life just to make my own life better. And then if people want the help, then I'm here to help.
And I appreciate you, mate. You were awesome. Thank you.
That's all right.
So, guys, if you're interested to find out more about NLP, please do check out Ben. His email will be in the description of this clip, so you can get in touch and you can work his magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love that.
It's all right now.
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to introduce the next clip? Fuck. Check out this clip.
What you got? We're going all the way to the top.
Still watching, and I hope you are. We have an epic Hamish and Andy clip here. This is, do you remember the old DMT?
Yeah.
The DMT, the hallucinogenic drug. Well, drugs on the brain. Well, in Peru, you can have ayahuasca,
Yes.
which is the naturally occurring DMT poison from the back of a toad, and you drink it.
Yes.
And this is Hamish and Andy playing roulette with
No.
which one of them gets to drink it.
No.
We flew to Iquitos in Peru and made our way to the Amazon River for an adventure. Hence Haim's hat he bought at the airport.
I look like a local. You're the bloody tourist.
Yeah, I look like a local.
You both look like tourists.
We were meeting Bruno, who was going to take us to see a shaman called Magno, who had a magic tonic that gave you psychedelic visions, as well as some other things.
Is it true that it can make you spew and then poo? And then
Andy's very worried about the...
Yeah,
that all he's worried
the
about?
shamans, they actually control with their chant the moment they want you to start
pooing or spewing.
Yeah.
Musical poo? Like musical chairs, but a lot dirtier, and you shouldn't play it at parties.
Bruno, have you ever had the magic soup?
I've actually never had the tea, so...
Yeah.
How come? Do we already had something to eat that day, or are you scared of it?
The tea finds you. You don't look for it. So when it comes to your moment, you will
I
have
feel like we have looked for it because we've travelled a long way. Then we go to a weird village. Now we're on a boat.
And we had a lot further to travel. 1 hour by night up the river to the shaman's village.
Wow.
With every passing minute, it felt more and more eerie.
Anaconda written all over it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it just?
Okay, guys. Welcome to the
Crocodile.
shaman's hut.
God, this is so Indiana Jones. Especially the hat. Do I feel like Indiana Jones a bit to you?
A rustic one.
Yeah, thank you.
Up
What in
the
a boiler
boardwalk we
suit.
went towards the shaman's hut. And just outside, we let Bruno know that only one of us was going to try the tea.
So, Bruno, we're asking if you could go and ask the shaman whether he can make up 2 teas, but only one of them is the magic tonic.
Okay.
And then we just spin it around, and like you said, maybe the tea will find us.
Yeah, exactly.
We won't find the tea.
So Bruno went off to explain the idea to the shaman, and moments later, we were in...
We should do this.
Mate, it'd
When
be
we go.
hilarious.
What, to Peru?
Yeah,
well,
well, no, this is our plan to get
We
to
got
Peru.
plans, yeah. We got plans next year to go to Peru. It was going to be last year, but complications.
Life is
but we
the
both
way
want to try ayahuasca. Would you do it?
Yeah, of course I would. I thought you were asking me.
It's a 6-hour hallucinogenic journey.
Oh.
Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's what she said.
Hi, Bruno.
Hello, Your Honour.
Okay. Hey, we should put our bags in a safe area.
Well, here's what we should do. Put the bags there. Whoever doesn't get it is bag captain.
Okay, sure.
Okay? Bruno, can I ask Magda, what are the buckets for?
No llegan a irse allá, entonces.
In case you don't...
Vomiting.
I heard
Yeah,
vomit.
you don't get close to the...
What about the pooing? I'm a bit worried about the...
Rectal vomiting.
Can I just
I
ask?
was serious.
So, are they going to sit there, drink the tea, and stay on those little stubs?
Correct.
Oh, mate, I want a bed to lie on. That's not for me.
I'm worried about it. So much so that earlier I'd nicked off and put an adult diaper on.
Oh!
Big kid now.
Shane didn't need to know about that.
No, pero es controlable.
He can control it, he says.
How often does Magno take the herb, the root?
3 veces.
3 times a week.
3 times a week?
And
Wow.
he's had it since he was 8.
Sounds like an addict to me.
Yeah.
That's me in 20 years' time.
Since he was 8. I'm sure he said 8.
That sounds like a
Put
lot.
it back
but
just a
the
little
tea is-
bit. I'm sure he said since he was 8.
The pooing. I'm a bit worried about the...
Rectal vomiting.
I was seriously worried about it.
I can't
So much
believe
so that earlier I'd nicked off and put an adult diaper on.
I'm a big kid now.
Haim didn't need to know about that.
No, pero es controlable.
He can control it, he says.
How often does Magno take the...
I went back a bit too far, didn't I?
Yeah. 3 veces.
3 times a week.
3 times a week,
And
wow.
he's had it since he was 8.
That
Jesus.
sounds like a lot, but the tea is a huge part
Wow,
of life
he
for
ain't
the
never
indigenous
been
people
there,
of the
is he?
Amazon. They've sat out under the stars and drunk the tea for thousands of years in an effort to communicate with the spiritual world. It was now time for one of us to pick up the phone and see if we could do the same.
He's getting high as well. I like it.
Kaming que no sayanta mi hemista yanta yang kuyanta yang.
This is the procession of the Lazy Susan, which is a new addition tonight.
The 2 teas were poured, one the special magic tea and one that would give no effects at all. We had no idea which one was which.
The tea finds you. The tea finds you, Andy. You don't find the tea.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the anxiety at that point? Because you'd be gutted if you didn't get it.
I would. I'd be really
You'd be
annoyed. Yeah, I'd be like, give me your cup
It's a
instead.
long way to go for a cup
I know.
of tea.
It is.
Never.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
The tea finds you. You don't find the tea. Is that your final choice?
No, go for the other one.
The tea finds you. If you've spun the tea to yourself, it was meant to be. I'll be a great bag captain.
I'll be a great bag captain.
Neither one of them want to do it.
They've got a bit of chewing
Well,
gum
chum,
sticking them.
I'll see you on the moon. Not really.
I thought they were holding hands then.
What did yours taste like? Mine was hot. Mine was mine's like coffee peppery.
You just had coffee.
Who do you think's got it?
Hamish.
Go on the right, Hamish.
Yeah,
I think as well. I imagine though if the shaman was like, no, don't neck it, just sip it.
Just one sip.
Too late, it's gone.
I think I got the good one.
No, I think I did. I reckon they may
so
line
mine's
up
like
with, I think they may not line up with scotch.
No, I reckon mine's
rum.
like I don't think mine had any alcohol in it.
Mine burned a bit.
Yeah, I reckon that's your problem.
Yeah, I reckon so too.
Nah.
This would continue. The shaman worked his magic as we argued away.
There was
I can't see. This is too obvious. That's too obvious what I had.
Well, there was too many familiar tastes in my mouth.
Oh my God. This is messing with their
100%.
brains now, isn't it?
And a nip of
Cycle each
whiskey
other
with
out.
coffee in it. You, my friend, need to strap yourself in. 'Cause you're going with the moon.
The shaman's
talking
mate
each
had
other.
some and bloody loved it.
The shaman had his 101st dose for this
So that
calendar
must
year.
mean it's peppery and hot and all the rest of the things that he just said. If he's gone like that.
You will find out.
We waited.
Just breathe deeply in.
It's only 10 minutes. I haven't felt anything.
You start to feel it in the hands and feel like they're moving.
What?
You got it? I think you've got it, because I'm feeling
Something tingled before.
jazz hands here.
Oh my God.
If the tea's chosen me to go to the moon,
I'll be a great bag captain.
I'll be a great
And he's
astronaut.
the one without the nappy on.
Dry mouth?
Boca seca.
So he has had it.
Guys, come back in a few minutes and watch part 2. Am I the Arsehole Reddit edition with this legend.
I'm Kaz.
And me and Dan Wheeler. Am I the Arsehole for hiding my true personality by always wearing a wig at work?
I didn't want to say anything.
Yes, I'm fucking bald, all right? Let's just move on.
I can't really talk.
So I, female 21, recently started working at a corporate job, and it's been around 3 months. I started dyeing my hair last year, and I changed the colour like every 2 months. However, I always have showed up in my workplace with a long black wig, and it doesn't look fake at all, since I'm South Asian and naturally black-haired anyway.
The issue arose when one of my colleagues, whom I have become friendlier with, added me on Instagram. He saw pictures of me in my shorter violet-coloured hair at a concert. When he saw me the next day in person at work, he was a bit confused as I had long black hair again. He made a joke like, "You didn't tell me you had a twin sister." Okay. So he likes the twin sister.
Maybe.
"Was that her on your Instagram story last night?" I replied, "No, that was me," and told him I'm wearing a wig right now, and I always have at work.
He asked me why that was necessary, and I just said, "I just don't know. I think I like to make a certain appearance at work and keep it separate." He said that's way too much work and started gossiping about it to a few other co-workers. They said I'm going way overboard to hide my true personality. Some of them started calling me Mrs. Uptight whenever they see me. I also dress in a more formal style than others, so that contributed to the name as well, I guess.
I asked them to stop, and it only made it worse and more.
Are these like 12-year-old children?
Yeah, and more defensive. What's going on? I guess I could just stop wearing the wig and show up normally. But the thing is, I really like the way I dress and the way I look at work. Plus, would it be out there in a few months' time anyway? I sort of regret adding him on Instagram. Am I the arsehole here? Absolutely not.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold up. Get up
Back
off
up.
my feet. Stop making tired excuses. What would you do? I don't want my baby to go through what I went through. What would you do? Do you remember that song?
I do.
What was that song?
I remember it very, very differently to how
Hold on. Now, let's say all of a sudden, we're working. Obviously, we're working this full time, and then you thought I had hair, and then all of a sudden I do this, and you see I'm bald. Would you not be a little bit annoyed that I hid it from you?
No, I'd be
Would
like,
you not
let
think?
me have a rub.
Would you not feel like I've been deceitful? Like I've been trying to present a different person? Like, how could I be trustworthy now if I've been hiding my true self? That's how they could be feeling.
They could be.
They've gone to work with her for a few years. They thought, oh, there's Becky, the little Asian Becky. Little Asian Becky with the long black hair. Oh, she's dependable. She's reliable. I can trust her. She's a great project leader. Brilliant. And then all of a sudden you find out that she's got raver, bob, bright purple hair. Completely different person. Is that person reliable, dependable, trustworthy? She's out raving it up. She could be pilling it up.
I think this is being blown completely out of proportion. I honestly reckon, right, that if she wants a hair
Are you with me?
different way out of work, then why can't she have it?
She can. No one's saying that, but she's lied about it.
No, she hasn't lied.
She has. She hasn't told them. She's hidden it.
Right, maybe.
She's intentionally hidden it from her work colleagues.
Okay, maybe she gets up in the morning and she has my issue right, of lion hair.
I've got a photo to show you.
You never took a photo.
Of course I took a fucking photo.
No!
Have a look at it now.
You didn't. Oh, you bitch.
That was Kaz first thing this morning.
Okay. You fucking wait. It's all going on. Hemorrhoids and everything.
I don't care. Hemorrhoids and everything.
So she's decided, she gets up every morning, it's going to take her an hour to do her fucking hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she just slaps it back and puts the wig on.
Yep.
It makes her feel good. It makes her feel like she's more professional.
There we go.
You know, when you're quite finished.
Yeah, sorry, it's just misaligned. It does made in. There you go.
So it makes her feel more professional. It makes her more productive at work.
Gives her confidence,
gives
maybe.
Her confidence.
Yep.
What's wrong in that? And
Well, it's just none of it's true. It's all a character. It's all a
aren't
facade.
we all in work?
To some extent, yeah. But I'd like to think I know who you are.
Oh, no, you know
And
who I
part
am.
of that is I know that's your real hair, unfortunately. You've dyed it, sure.
It's not mine.
Well, it's extension, but the top, this bit's your hair, right? The bit where you can see half of last time's dye and then this time's dye. so I know it's you, and therefore I can validate in my mind her appearance is true. Therefore, I hope the personality, emotions, habits, behaviours that all come with that are also as clear to see as the outside appearance.
And I agree with that.
But then all of a sudden, if you pulled the wig off and you had curly red hair,
but I agree with
it wouldn't
that.
bother me.
But he's
I'd
not,
be annoyed about why you hid it.
He's not her friend. You're
Well, they
my
are. They're on
friend.
Instagram. If you got people on,
they're besties.
if you've got people on Instagram that aren't your friends, then you're a fucking idiot because you're sharing your life on there. What?
And there's loads of people on there I don't know on
Huh?
my Insta.
Well, you're an idiot
Why?
because you're open to judgment and ridicule.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
No, but she does evidently. She's come onto
She
Reddit.
does.
She's come onto Reddit and go, I don't like the judgment, I don't like the ridicule.
But
And my reply is, well, stop hiding who you are.
But he's not her friend. Like, I don't hide shit from you.
No, indeed.
Exactly.
But in here, they are friends. They talk at work, and he's on her Instagram.
Oh, mate, anyone can go Instagram friend, and then you just go, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, anyone can, but if you're only an idiot if you do it with strangers. Like my, you know,
So do you know everybody on your Instagram?
I'm a public figure, so
Do you know everybody on your...
mine's open, but no, but I only put on there what I want people to see.
And me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but whereas she hasn't.
Well,
She's put stuff on there she doesn't want people to see.
Ah, she hasn't said that, though.
Yes, because she's hidden it from people from work. We've established this right at the beginning. Look, I have a corporate job. It's been around 3 months. I started dyeing my hair since last year and changed the colour lock every 2 months. However, I've always shown up to work in my workplace in a long black wig, and it doesn't look fake at all since I'm South Asian and naturally black haired anyway.
So
she's trying to be Batman. She's trying to give one side of her to work, and she has a completely alternative life, and that is suspicious. That causes suspicion.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I can't agree. Honestly.
How? I feel like I'm laying this out quite well.
I can see how you're laying it out. I just don't agree with that.
I can see why he's upset. Now, I don't agree with the fact he's now bullying her and spreading gossip.
Exactly. He's
That's
gone on
outrageous.
to let everybody else know.
But I can see why he's upset. So the question is she the arsehole for having two personalities, one at work, one at home?
Two images.
Personalities.
And images.
And images.
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't think she is. I think you're entitled to be who you want to be, do what you want to do,
Yes,
go where
but
you want to go.
there are consequences to that if it's radically different to who you are.
Well,
she is
she's gotta
physically
expect
lying about her appearance.
She's got to expect him to feel a bit cheated, but if she'd explained to him why,
Yep.
she obviously they haven't talked about this. He's just
Communication
gone on and,
again.
Yeah, they haven't talked about it, have they?
Guys, every single one of these we do boils down to people not communicating properly.
Not talking to each other.
Not talking properly.
Talk, guys. It's good to
Right,
talk.
let's. So I'm saying she is the arsehole. You're saying she's not.
an
Let's
arsehole.
read the comments. Not the arsehole. With 2,400 votes. Reported this to HR. Report this to. I thought she reported it to HR. Like, you never guess what's happened with Sally on the internet. She's a South Asian with fake wigs on. You are not obligated to show your true personality at work. Well, you are if you want trust.
Yes, you are.
You are allowed to present whatever professional image you want in the office as long as it complies with the dress code. Agreed. Your co-worker doesn't get to criticize or harass you and drag your other co-workers into doing the same.
That's
that
part
is
that I'm
also
not
true.
agreeing
That
with.
is also
Yeah,
true.
It's not right.
However, she is being deceitful. She is lying openly. And she is misleading who she is.
But no one would have known any difference if he hadn't gone onto an Insta.
Oh, thank God he did go onto a.
Why? She's not.
She could. This is signs of psychopathic.
Is it?
Yes, two different personalities.
I dress up as Ness on the weekend.
It is psychopathic. Psychopaths have an image they present to their friends, family, and the outside, and their true self. She is literally showing two sides. She has her true self and what she wants to present at work. This could be the first signs of her,
Personality
killing a
disorder.
few kids, throwing them under a drain or something.
Dyeing their hair.
She could be taking school buses and taking them to L'Oreal.
She could be. She'd be teaching them how to cut hair and colour.
Because you're worth it.
Oh, mate, I just don't think she is. I just think this has been blown out of proportion, if I'm honest.
Agreed.
I think it's something very silly that could have been changed by chatting.
Agreed.
And she must have clammed up when the questioned her.
Let us know if you clam up under tight pressure. Clammy clam.
Clammy clam. And give us a cheeky little like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one after this.
Maybe I did have a shot of whiskey. Oh. Really? Andy's about to vomit. Is that something?
Oh my God.
We're about to vomit. You've got it. See you later. I knew it was a shot of whiskey. Oh. And the odds.
It's a good advert.
That is rough.
Sign me up.
Damn. I think it might be Andy. Hey, Major Tom. When you're finished with your pre-flight checks,
flying out of him, isn't it?
why don't you take us to the moon, little guy?
It's a fucker, isn't he? Oh no! Oh, you'd be happy if that tenor lady on, wouldn't he?
You're fine. You know I don't like any drugs. Just promise me you just be normal now.
I'll look after you. We'll be normal. And we've got your bag. We've got your phone. We've got your wallet.
Serious mate comes back in. Well, I like it.
Andy thought he could fight the effects of the tea.
Besides spewing, I'm 100%.
But those beady eyes told me a whole different story.
You've had the tea. If you spewed, it's in you.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably best not to deny it now. It's probably best to become friends with it.
Yeah. Oh, he's going again.
And soon enough, it had clearly taken hold.
I don't think I can stand.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel heavy?
Yeah. I don't think I can stand. I don't want to stand.
Oh my God.
What will happen to you if you stand?
I just don't think I can stand.
If I stood to show you how to stand.
You go for it, you stand. But I'm not going to stand.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't, but yeah.
It's just straightening out your legs in an upright position.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
And then I could just easily sit back down again, controlling myself all the way down.
It's a bit like having too many cocktails, isn't it? It affects the knees.
It's like you're hypnotised.
I just don't understand.
That's okay. I'm just
I cannot be
fascinated by this side effect.
No.
Whipped.
And the side effects kept on coming.
never know.
Andy Mink seemed absolutely entranced by the singing of the shaman.
Oh, he is?
Whoa.
Ando.
Until suddenly, a huge personal achievement.
I can stand.
I'm so proud. Show me what else you can do. Show me something.
I can sit.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
And the achievements were racking up thick and fast.
Can you wear a hat?
Yep.
He could wear a hat. But unfortunately, the hat did not safeguard him from mild paranoia. I watched on intrigued. The tea was making Ando become very unpredictable.
That's interesting. Do you not like being on the stool anymore?
No.
Seems to be mostly affecting your sitting preference. What are you thinking?
I feel like doing some things and then I go, I won't do those things. Because you're watching.
What things?
I just feel like trying things.
What do you want to try? You got to tell us.
I don't think it's Iron Ashgra, actually. I think it's something different. Iron Ashgra, you close your eyes and you're...
Yeah, I did not.
You lay down.
You did, I'm not sitting on.
I don't know what this is.
Not sitting on a block.
This is the whole experiment. What does it make you want to try?
I don't want to tell you.
Singing in a girl's voice?
I don't want to tell you.
No.
You want to try and eat something you wouldn't normally eat?
It's
Andy
sex,
seemed
isn't
keen to try
it?
something, but just not in front of me. So I tried sneak.
It's sex.
It's something to do with sex. He's thinking of sex.
What?
The way he's giggling. No?
Where did that come from?
It's the way he giggled then.
So when you giggle, you're thinking of sex.
That's what I think he's thinking of.
Okay.
I'll even get it out of him.
No, not me personally.
No. It's just
The way he did
Did you
it.
think he was thinking about sex?
No.
No, me either.
I thought he was thinking of whatever it was that Hamish just said.
No.
Sorry
Because
about
he
it.
doesn't want to tell him.
Is that the requirement of sex?
Okay.
Giggling, and I don't want to tell you.
Okay. It was sex.
It was sex. Let's move on.
A boy called Andy who
The
tried
horny
something,
bitch.
but it's not you.
No, because it's fine now. I don't really want to try it anymore.
What a tease.
Another 20 minutes passed, and as well as a want to secretly try things, there was definitely a paranoia there that had Ando on edge.
What else do you want to try?
Nothing.
And he clearly wasn't having a great time. He even asked me if we could go back to the hotel.
How's every little thing, buddy? You all right? No, I don't want this. Okay. I feel weird.
He'd had enough. But before leaving, he did finally agree to do the thing.
Okay, I'll just tell him I'd just be waiting outside because Andy doesn't want me to watch him do the thing.
Just go away for a bit.
Do it well.
Thank you.
So as I took our bags and waited patiently out of sight, Ando prepared himself to try the one thing he'd been wanting to try all night.
You're right. It was sex.
That's all I wanted to do.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the thing.
Was it good? I mean,
Was it good?
was it good?
That was shit house.
Oh my god.
Guys, that was Hamish and Andy. Peru tea experience.
Oh, mate.
They're great fun, aren't they?
They are fabulous fun. They
What do you think
really
of
I'm
Hamish?
gonna have to subscribe to these guys.
Mate, they're so
and,
good.
They're
They're
making
so
a
good.
thing.
They're nowhere near as famous as they should be. They've been doing this now for like 15 years in Australia.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're legendary. I think they're in their 40s now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play. Guys, give Hamish and Andy a cheeky like and a subscribe. And another Hamish and Andy clip. Now, this one went viral back in the day on Facebook and YouTube. It's one of their most popular clips. And one of my favourites, to be honest.
Hello. Hi.
Whee! Would an everyday Australian be a job reference for somebody they've never met? We called a random number to find out.
Hello, James speaking.
Oh, yeah, g'day, mate. Sorry, my name's Tim.
So this is they've got a radio show. That's what they're known for. They do have a podcast, but it's the Hamish and Andy radio show.
How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Mate, I wonder if you can help me out of a slightly sticky situation. I'm just about to go into a job interview at an accounting firm. I've got to put like references down on a list. I don't have enough to fill it up. I've just I don't know why I've written down a random number and I just thought I'd call it to see if it's a real thing. It's your number.
Yeah. Oh, so you've just pulled this out of nowhere. Yeah, go on.
Well, I just didn't want to leave an empty list, but then it's occurred to me they might call it, but I doubt they will. But if someone calls you and says, "Do you know Tim Barnard?"
Yeah.
Can you
I'll
just
say you used to work for what job's it for?
I'm going for a job at an accounting firm, but just say that I'm put you down as a personal reference.
Yeah, sweet. I'll just say I know you from way back, blah, blah, blah. I'll say you're a ripper bloke. You know, I've got you covered.
Is that all right?
Yeah, not a problem, dude.
No. You're a legend. I'm going in like 1 minute. I mean, I doubt you'll get a call, but if you do, Tim Barnard.
Yeah, sweet. That's no worries, dude.
Thank you,
Cool.
James.
What?
Cheers.
See you, mate. Have a good one. Good luck with it.
Australians are so cool, aren't they?
Mate, so cool. So cool. We should try this.
We should.
Hello, James speaking.
Oh, hi, it's Graham Byrne there. Is that James?
Yes.
Great. It's Graham here. I'm calling from Kaz and Co. We're an accounting firm. I've just come out of an interview with a friend of yours, Tim Barnard.
Oh, yes.
Yes, who looked to be a great candidate, so we thought we'd make our way back through the references quite promptly. You know Tim?
Yeah, I know Tim personally. I've known him for a few years now. We go back a fair while.
How long have you known Tim?
I've known Tim for probably 10 years odd.
How did you guys become friends?
Through the footy club.
Right. Fantastic. Didn't strike me as a footy player.
He wasn't really a player. He just more come in as a spectator sort of thing.
Oh, yes, helping out around the club.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, fantastic. He'll be dealing with higher-end companies in his role, businesses of profits of $1 million plus. Is he known to be good with money? Do you know anything about that?
From my understanding, like he'd help out a lot with a few fundraisers and stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. Any other examples of him taking on?
If I'm mates with this guy and I'm hearing this, I can never trust him ever
No,
again. He's so convincing.
Guy is such a good liar.
Responsibility?
He helps out the treasurer a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
And yeah, he does that a fair bit.
How many languages does Tim speak? Do you know?
From what I know, I know definitely 2.
Yep, we've got that one down here as well. That's all right. I was just
That's
double checking.
all I know of, though.
Yes. What was the other one in addition to English?
Good question. I don't know. I'm complete Australian, so I never really speak it to. I just know he does.
Yeah, right. Just knew he's bilingual.
Yeah. That's all I know. Sorry, I can't be a further help there.
That's all right. Just describe to us the best thing about him, appearance-wise.
Appearance-wise, well, what you see is pretty much what you get with him. He's a go-getter, and when he says that things are going to be done, they get done.
Fantastic. Sorry,
James, sorry, mate. It's Hamish and Andy here, James.
Oh, you're kidding!
James, mate, you are the best guy in the world.
Oh, my God.
You're the best bloke in the world, James.
You're not kidding me. Oh, you know what? I was actually thinking, how am I going to get in contact with Tim to say that I've done such a good job for him? Bloody hell.
So what I'm thinking is, why don't we phone up a local company and do something very similar?
I think it'd be a fantastic
We'll find a
idea.
Why don't we try Zoe from the bakery?
Oh.
Why don't we tomorrow we go in there and you tell her you're going for an interview
And ask her to be my reference.
and then I'll phone her. Ben can phone her.
Yes.
She'll know my voice.
Well, she'll know
Because
Ben.
I'm famous.
He's
never
Welsh.
What?
He came in today. She met Ben.
Yeah, but she won't recognise him.
No, she won't.
On the phone.
Put on an accent.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Guys, let us know what you thought about that in the comments. Don't forget to give us a cheeky like. And what else should they do?
A bit of a subscribe.
Fantastic. See you in the next one.
All the way to the
Back to Hammer the Arsehole featuring this legend. A special guest, this legend. How we doing, gang? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to give us a cheeky like.
And a subscribe.
Am I the arsehole for asking my roommate to stop having her boyfriend over so often?
A roommate?
Yeah, qualified roommate. Do they
Yeah,
live in the same room, or is it like
Are they sharing a bunk?
Am I the arsehole for asking my boyfriend to stop having her boyfriend over? I, 27 female, have 2 roommates. Alice, 29 female, and Janet, 28 female.
They're all females.
Janet has a long-distance boyfriend, Josh, 28-ish male, who recently started visiting once a month. Each time he stays 5 to 8 days. Neither Alice nor I know Josh very well, as he doesn't like interacting with us so much. This in itself makes Alice and me a bit uncomfortable, as it's essentially having a 4th unfamiliar male roommate 25% of the time. Interesting.
To add to that, Janet and Josh, it sounds like a story.
Janet and Josh went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Yeah, it really does. To add to that, Janet and Josh are now home all the time and are very loud.
Dragon.
Take up a lot of space. Janet without Josh is a good roommate, quiet, clean and respectful of the house rules. But when Josh visits, they cook loudly in the kitchen, blast the TV shows in the living room, talk at full volume. Josh also will often take work calls in the living room with no headphones on. Alice's room is close to the common area and she has asked him multiple times to keep it down.
To be fair, Janet and Josh are fairly quiet during quiet hours. But my room shares a wall with Janet's and our doors are literally right next to each other. This means that even with our doors closed, I can hear absolutely everything, from their Netflix to them talking to them being intimate. It's genuinely traumatizing. I'm being dramatic, but it really does suck. Or does she? Additionally, I have to pass by Janet's room to get to the bathroom. I usually walk out of the shower with just a towel, but when Josh is around, I have to get fully clothed in the bathroom first.
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
No. Put a dressing gown on.
No. Unless he's outside in the hall having a wank as you walk past.
Exactly.
He's absolutely fine.
Exactly. Alice and I were extremely frustrated and decided to have a talk with Janet. We first talked about being quieter in the common areas, to which Janet obliged. I then said I felt uncomfortable with how much Josh is around. I asked whether Josh could visit every other month instead, or shorten the stay to 2 to 3 days each month. Janet responded saying that the trip wouldn't be worth it, and if it was so short. Josh is 45-minute flight away. Oh, he's a flight away. And that they had agreed to see each other every month. Alice asked if Janet could visit him sometimes instead or travel somewhere together. And Janet said she was not...
She was too poor.
She was too poor. She's not poor.
In brackets.
In
She's
brackets.
not poor.
She's not poor to do that, and wanted Josh to visit her because he paid for his flight. We tried thinking of other options such as timed visits when Alice and I were away, Josh having stayed at a hotel, etc., but Janet refused all of them. We basically dropped the conversation there, and afterwards we could hear Janet slamming cupboards and doors, which is what she does when she's angry.
I think the roommate... who's the roommate? We
Alice
don't know.
and Janet.
No, who's this lady? The poster.
The poster.
We don't know her name. Let's call her June. I think June is jealous and likes Josh.
Oh, plot twist.
One hand.
On
one hand, I know long distance is difficult, and I feel bad for trying to restrict how much time she spends with Josh. Good, because it's none of your fucking business. But on the other hand, I feel like I should have a say in who gets to be in my home. Josh visiting has made Alice's and my living environment very uncomfortable, and I feel dread every time Janet announces he's coming over to visit. Am I the arsehole for asking Janet to have her boyfriend over less? Ben.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Case closed.
Kaz, what we doing?
Mate, I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this because, one, you've agreed to live in a house, 3 women.
Yep.
Yeah? You're in your 20s. You're going to be fucking like rabbits.
Of course.
Okay? So at what point did you not think that she would have a boyfriend over, or your other friend would have a boyfriend over?
Or she has a boyfriend
Or she
over.
has a boyfriend over. How would you feel if they were sat down saying this to you? She is paying rent. You've agreed that you can have partners over to stay, and that's fine. But, you know, what if you had someone local who was there for like a week at a time, and they turned around and said that to you? You'd be fucking fuming.
And she's already said that they're quiet in quiet times.
Yeah.
Great. And then she says, oh, they're in the living room having the TV on. Well,
She's contradicting herself.
That's where the TV is.
Well,
so
when they're in the living room and they're in their room, the telly's probably the same.
Yeah, of course.
What's happened here is 3 girls have decided to live together and have gone, this would be great because we're all single at the time they decided to live together, and it's going to be great because we're all housemates and so on. One of them's got a boyfriend and ditched the group, and it's caused a rift.
It's jealousy. This is jealousy.
You can imagine they probably had girly nights where they sat there watching Netflix,
naked,
bottle of
pillow fights, rubbing oil into each other. That's what happens.
Rolling around in jelly.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Why not? Because there's no cameras. I think she's jealous. I think that if the shoe was on the other foot, she would be loving life, but she's not, and she probably just wants a friend back.
She needs the good D. That's what she does. She needs a good fucking, and then she'll be absolutely calm for the next few days. Typically what happens. Let's move on. The top comment is Bunny over the moon, not the arsehole. You didn't sign up to live with someone else's boyfriend 25% of the time. Also, he should pay for his portion of the rent as well. I'm going to assume he uses water, electricity and household equipment, TV, pots and pans. If your roommate doesn't agree, maybe it's time for the happy couple to arrange a more permanent accommodation for the 2 of them.
Hang on a minute.
That's a bit
right? How much more electric is she going to use with 2 of them sitting watching the TV?
Well, having said that, like you're here 25% of the time in my house, so I think
you're just
you should
ask
pay.
for rent.
I think you should pay for rent. I think this commenter's bang on the money.
Listen, how much energy do I swallow up in your house?
Well, not much actually, to be fair. Yeah, not much.
My footprint in your house is not huge, right?
You've got small feet.
So they are literally going out of their way to be Kentshire. That is not even a
There was a
valid
comment that she made somewhere in this massive post, because it is quite a long one, where...
Oh, that's what she said.
Where it was to do with Josh visits because he pays for his flights. Well, it is theoretically possible that Josh could just pay for the girlfriend to visit him. It's going to cost us...
That's a valid point.
That's a good point.
That is a valid point.
Like, if he's going to pay for a flight, doesn't matter which way it's going.
No,
that's a valid point. Yeah, she
so
could
there is
go
a little
visit
compromise
him.
there, I think.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, but how long can she stay there if she's got university?
True.
Sounds like he's working, so maybe a bit more flexible. Yeah, but that's a really good point.
It is a very good point. But at the end of the day, it's like you can't stop people having
About lunchtime.
friends.
What?
Shut you.
Sorry,
You
guys.
can't stop people having friends.
You
You know
can't.
what I mean? You
No.
can't. It's just ridiculous. Like, what if she had a girlfriend who loved to come over? Would that be wrong? No.
I also don't understand the objection of hearing your mates be intimate. When they say, "Oh, we can hear you having sex," "Oh, I can hear you having a good time."
Yeah.
Like nobody's in there, hopefully
Nobody's
not
being beaten
crying and
or-
screaming.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're in there going, and it's pleasurable noises. It's like, "Oh, my mate's having a great time. Good for her." Do you know what I mean?
Fair play. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah. So I don't understand why that's such. And at the end, let's call a spade a spade. How long is it going to last? 15 minutes, half an hour at the absolute fucking most. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'd be lucky if it lasts 5 minutes for me these days. That's a good cracking 5 minutes, but it's 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes at most if you include foreplay. So, and getting undressed and having a bath after.
Sorry, Sam.
How long does sex last for you these days? Go on, give me a number. Be honest and realistic.
It depends on what we get up to.
Sam and I get the job done in 10 minutes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is efficient.
Well,
He's an efficient man.
we get the job done in 10 minutes. Maybe 15, if it's a Friday night.
Right.
But
If he's
You do
feeling...
go to bed at 7 o'clock.
yeah, I do. How long are you and Mike at it for? Be honest.
We make a Friday night.
Right.
You know the Friday night.
So
is
once a
my-
week?
Yeah, but the last usually
But
when
it's
I'm home.
like an hour, is it?
Well, it can go on all night. On and off.
What?
On and
What
off.
animal?
What?
Because you stop and then you go, right, we'll come back to that
Oh,
bit.
no.
But you just come back to it, don't you?
Oh, no.
Can't be dealing with this 2-minute business. Like, I'm not being funny.
I didn't say 2 minutes. I said 10 minutes.
I'm not being funny, but I need quite a few goes.
That's fair play.
And he only needs one.
Right.
So he'll usually get one, maybe two if it goes on later on.
But we're talking hours, are we?
Yeah. Well, not continually all of that, but it'll be in and out of...
Couple of breaks.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Might
Each
even
to their
order
own.
a pizza halfway through or
How
a
long are you doing?
Chinese.
It varies.
On average.
I would say between half an hour to an hour.
What?
That is comfortable.
Guys, in the comments, I can't be the only one who's getting it done in 10, 15 minutes. The comments, no, fuck that. I refuse to. In the comments, how long are you having it? Just give us a number.
Do you know what you're describing is a quickie?
It's not a quickie.
It's a quickie.
15 minutes is not a quickie.
It's a quickie.
No, a quickie is bent over the kitchen sink and you're done in 5 minutes.
No.
That's a quickie.
No, mate. No. No.
I hate being bent over there. It hurts my back.
And I've seen the state of your bog brush.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comments and...
Give us a cheeky little like and subscribe.
There we go. It takes you 15 minutes just to say like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.
Yeah, you
Tim
are.
the Tap Man.
Tim the Tap.
Tim the Tap Man. It's in the gaming industry, for those that don't know. Plays Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone. I'm a huge Warzone fan, and I'm a huge Timmy fan. Now, Kaz, how often do I watch Timmy?
Every day.
How many times a day do I watch Timmy?
Twice.
At least twice.
At least twice.
It's usually 4.
Yeah.
It's usually got 4 videos. It's usually 4.
Yeah, you binge watch 2 and then 2, don't you? Usually, yeah.
I'm I can't get enough of him. He's very likeable. I'm a huge fan. Now, as you'll see on the screen in a moment, he's had a change of outfit.
Well, I do have to say, I reckon he's been watching you.
Well, let's have a little watch, guys. Tell me if you can see the similarities.
Good morning, good evening, Kevin. Good afternoon. We got a special intro and a banger for y'all today. How about...
Right. Where's your glasses? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Kevin. We got a banger for you today, baby.
Good morning, good evening, Kevin. Good afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby. Morning, even afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Kevin. We got a banger for you today, baby. Can you see the similarities?
Mate, it's like he was in the room.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Dan, you're just copying your idol. That's not the case.
No.
I had the hat first.
You did. You've had it since Christmas.
I had the hat first. Now, Timmy, mate, what are you playing at?
I don't know what.
What's he playing at? Blatantly copying me.
He clearly likes your look.
Clearly copying me. Next thing you know, be wearing a red and black tartan top.
Can you imagine?
Next thing you know, be calling him Timmy Wheeler, won't he?
Little Timmy Wheeler.
The Tim Wheeler Show. That's what we'll probably be changing it to next.
Tim Wheeler Tapman.
Timmy, mate, I fucking love you. Huge fan. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're fucking killing it.
Love him.
And if you happen to see this at any point, tell Kevin to go fuck himself.
We've got ours though. Tell him.
This is little DJ. Say hello to little DJ. Fucking little dick.
He has weekly name changes.
Yes. Jill, Lance, Lois, DJ, Carla. Pick it. Pick one.
He's got so many Christian names.
Timmy, I love the month of January,
which is the most bluest, downest month. So if you can shine in January, you're friggin' legend.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Now, this may be an obvious one for people at home, but we were on a podcast this week called King Rich's in London. It was fucking awesome. We had a blast. We saw their setup. We saw the behind the scenes, the producers. We got some inside information that's going to help this channel. Mike was fucking awesome.
He was
the
a
host,
ledge.
King Rich's himself.
I don't think I've come across such a cool dude in my life.
Not only was he cool and clearly got an awesome backstory, and Mike, mate, if you ever get to watch this back, I would absolutely love to interview you and find out more about your NFL background.
So we can tell a full
and
story.
Your upbringing and everything about you, just so I can get to know you a little bit more, mate, because I think you're fucking cool. I think I love your energy. The energy he had was awesome. And obviously a true professional.
Yes.
He was on it. He knew exactly what to do. It was smooth running. There were no hiccups other than the drunk guy.
Which he handled with perfection.
Brilliantly. Absolute
Perfection, didn't he? You know, it
Absolutely.
was... I don't know if I'd have been as cool as Mike. Mike is one cool dude.
Indeed. What was your favourite part of the night?
My favourite part was hanging in the penthouse.
Just chilling.
With all of the crew and getting to know Mike and Bless, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Blessing seemed cool as well, but he's got a story.
Bless is quiet.
Yep.
Which makes you know he has an awesome backstory because he doesn't have to try.
So top producer, Blessing, Mike, mate, thumbs up. You guys win Content Creator of the Month from the Dan Wheeler Show, featuring this legend.
I'm Kaz.
She's Kaz. I'm Dan. We should do an episode where I pretend to be you, you pretend to be me.
I'll buy you a wig.
Can you get me a mustache thing?
I'll just shave mine and put it on yours.
Big up to Mike, King Rich's, and the whole squad, mate. We fucking love your shit, dude. We've subscribed, as you can see on the channel here. Be sure to go and check out King Rich's.
He's live most nights.
He's live, I think, every night. Well, maybe not Sundays.
But I've tuned in nearly every night.
We can find out. Let's
have a look.
Out. So
usually starts around 9ish.
He was live last night, day before.
He's putting the hours in.
He's live 7 days a week by the looks of it. Wow.
Mike.
Good for you, dude. Thumbnails are fucking awesome. Look how cool these thumbnails are. They're brilliant.
He's just awesome.
They're brilliant. The shorts are on point. I mean, some banging content here. The views are really good. He's killing it there. And the clips itself, make sure you go and check out the clips. Are we on any of these clips yet?
No, they haven't got as far as our day.
No, not yet. Not yet. Hopefully we'll make it onto the clips page. I don't see a reason why not.
I don't see a reason why not.
So, guys, make sure you go check out King Rich's a new feature.
We do.
New feature called Comment of the Week. Now, as you can see from the screen, we are going to go through the YouTube account. Now, we've turned all filters off. These are all our comments. Now,
I have a question.
Go on.
Are we deciding...
Don't ever interrupt me again. I mean, I was on a roll.
I'm doing it for them.
Go on.
Are we deciding the comment of the week?
I think so.
Or are they deciding
the
comment of the week?
I think we should, because...
see if they agree with us.
They're trying to talk to us, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what, if you see a comment that you prefer that we don't choose, let us know.
Yeah, and why?
So it's in the most recent setting. So this was 32 minutes ago. So these are our shorts. We're only going to react to the comments on the clips,
the
longer form videos, because they're relevant to this show.
Yeah.
First comment, Ankit. Keep it, bro. Excellent reaction. Thanks, dude. Appreciate
Thumbs
that.
up and some fire. Big up.
Big up, mate.
Loving that.
Big up. A nice little reply there.
Whoop, whoop.
No, any woman knows. Not sure what
That's
that one's
the
referred
same lady.
to. You should react to the rest of this interview, says Dipson. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you.
Yeah, will do.
Mickey Mick says...
You guys' reactions was fantastic. The woman reacting was super cool as well. For some reason, I thought she was going to be triggered by Andrew, but I was wrong. She ended up being extremely level-headed and understanding. This is my first time seeing you guys, but I've just subscribed. I like both of your energy. Keep up the great work.
Now, Mickey Mick's... Well done, first of all. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mickey.
Pat on the back there. Thanks, Mick. Appreciate it. What I'm looking for from a comment, I'm looking for depth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said. I'm looking for I'm looking for a little bit of humour, maybe. It's a comedy channel.
It's a comedy channel. We want it funny.
I'm not just looking for praise. A shitty comment could well win this.
It could do, because we could just really agree with it on the day.
So far, Mickey is my favourite.
Yeah.
We've only done a few. If you need a woman who has loads of... What?
If you need.
If you meet a woman who's had loads of sexual partners and is still single, it's safe to assume that the time preceding you meeting her is full of failed relationships and thus trauma. The more bodies, the higher chance the woman has been used and abused with her behaviour, which her behaviour will reflect in present and future relationships.
Great
good
point.
Points. Very good points.
Great point.
Good points. Good depth.
Who was that by?
That was by Paralytic Penguin.
Great name.
Great name. Bonus points for great name.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Andrew Tate? This is from Daniel Turner. Do you remember Andrew Tate in Big Brother? Also, I'm aware of him as I'm from Luton, where he lived also.
Now, Daniel, if I'm right, Daniel does comment quite a bit.
Daniel's
He's one
legend.
of our regulars, isn't he?
Yeah.
So thank you,
Keep up
Daniel,
the good
for that.
work, Daniel.
Keep it up.
Let's get down here. We got one of my old addiction videos. Liam says, thank you for sharing your story. I love listening. Tomorrow is the day I want to make the change and seek help. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to myself anymore. Oh, my man.
Oh, well done, and good luck with that, mate.
Good luck, champ. And here if you have any questions.
Hang on.
Oh,
there you go.
Little typo, thanks.
Nice.
That's nice. Liam also says...
I've only just realised I'm addicted to codeine. It all started 4 years ago when I hurt my back at work and the doctors prescribed me with a 30/500 cocodamol.
So that's 30 milligrams of codeine, 500 milligrams of cocodamol. Those are the ones I was on.
Yeah. The doctor stopped...
Good shit!
The doctor stopped giving me them early in 2022. And for almost the past year, I've started taking...
Sulfadine Max.
Sulfadine Max.
So Sulfadine Max is a over-the-counter version which only contains 12.5 or 12.4 milligrams of codeine, but 500 milligrams of caffeine. So you're getting half the codeine with the same amount of caffeine.
Which
so
is giving you the effect.
You have to take twice as many of them to get the codeine buzz, which is why you take the codeine.
Oh God!
Yeah, and then Nurofen Plus is the alternative, which is a ibuprofen based, contains 14.5 milligrams of codeine, and then 200 milligrams of ibuprofen. So that one fucks your stomach up.
Yeah, that kills.
You have a choice. You either want to fuck your liver up or your stomach up. I chose to alternate the two, so then one had a chance
Give
to rest.
one a break. So I've started taking 30 of these a day. Yeah. I've just realised what I'm doing is terrifying now. I need to get help for myself. I don't want to end up accidentally killing myself. Can you tell me who I should seek help from first? Should I call a doctor?
Reply to this on the show, mate. Be sure... Oh, God. Be sure to check out my video reply.
Nice.
Right, Leah, mate, here's some advice for you. Here's a couple of things. So I'm sober off painkillers, have been now for about 4 months. I'm on a really good run with the codeine. I feel like I found the cure. And big words, bold words, I know. I've been 4 months sober before. I've been a year sober before, then relapsed. Relapsed for about 6-8 months, and now I'm on a 4-month stint. What's helped me massively with the 4-month stint is ice baths. Been doing those for the last 7-8 weeks. Incredible solution. The reason why it's such a good solution is because being addicted to painkillers is essentially self-harming. Self-sabotaging is self-harming. And there's a connection to hurting yourself, which ends up becoming pleasurable. Self-sabotage is a familiar, comfortable position to be in. And the act itself is pleasurable because of the way it affects with our neuroepinephrine, our adrenals, etc., adrenaline in particular, and cortisol. Now, the reason why we take painkillers is because we're in pain, not physically, emotionally, right? And that pain increases our stress, cortisol. So what we're looking for is actually what codeine does to the addict is it helps lower stress and make it more manageable. What the ice bath does is incredibly painful in the moment. It's painful. I won't like your skin feels like needles are going into it. Your joints hurt. It's not a pleasant experience. No. But after 10 minutes of being in ice water, after all that pain, you get euphoria and it lowers your stress. So the craving to want the codeine is no longer there. The trigger is removed, and therefore the craving to have it is gone. So I find it very helpful. It's not something I have to do every day. Every 3 or 4 days, I find enough of relief to keep these cravings at bay. The other thing which is essential is therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy in particular. Very good for changing the thought patterns in your brain that lead to cravings and wanting to relapse. And then the other thing I would recommend after you've done those two things, or tried the ice baths at least, but therapy is essential, is develop a better community. I had to cut all the toxic friends away from my life and just keep the core ones. They help massively. I lean on them a lot. This one in particular, massively helpful and beneficial.
Always you do. Do you know that?
Thanks, dude. So that's my advice, mate. Obviously, talk to your doctor, talk to a therapist. Don't take some addict online's word for it, because I'm still learning this myself. But I found after I went through the withdrawals and I was actually sober, maintaining the sober bit was the easy bit. I found that with ice baths. The withdrawals are a cunt, I won't lie to you. But I did another video on that about the buprenorphine morphine patches as a method to wean off. Make sure you go and check that video out as well.
And you go through your doctor to discuss that, don't you?
Discuss with your doctor.
Yeah.
Ian says, this Kaz is the best stand-up I have seen on this channel. Hilarious. You guys could you guys please try my next favourite female stand-up, Australian Celia Pasquola?
Pasquola?
There's no S.
No, I know.
Live at the Apollo in England.
Oh, thanks for that, mate.
Who's this lady? Let's have a quick see.
I have come from Australia, so I'm a bit jet lagged because I flew in tomorrow. My friend admitted to me, right, that she likes to masturbate by candlelight.
Cool, so we'll definitely react to that.
Definitely, yeah.
Well done, Ian.
Ian, thank you for your comment. That is by far my favourite so far.
We will definitely look at that.
Brilliant.
And then last couple of comments, Mickey Flanagan reaction. Great reaction, but too much stop, start, and talking over.
Oh.
Now, I have replied.
H-Block doesn't like it, does he?
Thanks, mate. This is an old reaction now, and we've learned lots. Thanks for the feedback. Like this. Check out our recent videos, mate, and our new podcast. I think you'll love it if you like this anyway. Thanks again, and I hope you see more of you in the comments.
Nice.
So the whole thing is a learning process,
of course.
Isn't it? Episode 2 is going to be better than episode 1, and episode 3 will be better than episode 2. So we're taking all feedback on board.
Can I just describe the podcast as a child?
Go on.
It literally comes without a manual.
Yep.
You do the best you can.
Yep.
You learn from it.
Yep.
But most of all, guys, it makes a community to raise a child. So make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe button.
Nice. Right, gang. So, comment of the week. Kaz, what are we saying?
I'm obviously going to go for the one where I'm comedy genius. That's my one.
Oh, which one was that? Hold on.
The one where you went to the clip about masturbation.
Which one was that? Oh, this one?
Yes.
This
Ian
Kaz is the best
mine.
stand-up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ian is yours.
Ian is mine. Are we allowed one each?
Yeah,
I think
one. You
so.
go one
I
each.
think one each.
I'm going to go for matey who had the codeine. What was his
Codeine
name?
addiction.
Where was he?
Keep
Where was he?
going.
Here
There
he is, Liam.
Liam.
So what was your guy?
Mine.
Ian.
Ian and Liam.
Ian and Liam.
You are our top commenters of the week.
Top commenters of the week, guys. So for that, I'm going to give you a cheeky subscribe back.
Oh, nice.
Subscribe to Liam. Where's
Lovely.
Ian?
Ian, where are you, dude?
Where's Ian?
No, keep going. There you
he is.
go.
Subscribe to Ian as well. There we go. And guys, if you could give us a comment with your email address on it, and we'll drop you an email and we'll send you some goodies.
Yes, we will.
Don't know what they're going to be yet.
Might be a bag of Haribos, to be honest.
Could be a bag of Haribo. Could be a signed photo, which will be worth fuck all.
Unless it's off my boots.
Until Guys, we're back in a bit. Yeah. He's seen a few guys from the channel called Shits and Giggles. Now, Kaz and I have never seen this.
No.
Have you ever seen this?
No, never
TikTok
seen
or
them.
anything? No.
No.
So this is their most popular clip that we're going to react to. It's 13 minutes long, so put the kettle on. If this is shit, mate, you're never coming back on the show.
I understand that.
Just so you know.
Is this a 1 or 2 part or what is it?
Well, we'll find out. Depends how long it lasts, to be honest. Yeah, that's what she said.
Women need to start telling stories about when a man fumbled some coochie from them and how he did that. Let's start identifying
I've
the
seen a
source.
couple of these. I have seen a couple of these.
So this is
All
not the
right,
one
bet.
you've got?
No.
Gang. Once a man sent me a video of himself jerking onto a plate he didn't meet.
Onto a plate?
What? He didn't know how to shuffle cards and kept spilling it out, and he would just giggle. It was gut
That was joke.
That would
That
annoy
was
me.
joke.
It was gut wrenching. Fuck. We went on a date on Sunday, no sex. We were texting on Tuesday and he made a sexual joke. And I responded saying that's too spicy for him. He responded, but I ate it in the car, didn't I? The man was mixing up 2 days after the date. Instant block. No, he was mixing me up 2
with
days
the thing
after.
from the next day.
I've done that.
You haven't.
I've done that.
Shut the front
My
door.
Tinder days, I'll be talking to 4 or 5 different girls at a time, and I confuse them all the time. Yeah, I know it's not a good thing. I know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man said, but I ate it in the car, didn't I?
You'd have been like, what?
As soon as he pressed send, he knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked
Oh,
up.
that's hilarious.
But I ate it in the car, didn't I? It's the didn't I that sweets me.
Yeah, deny. No, that's
You don't remember.
The thing is, I'll block both of them immediately.
Because I can't keep
I'm not dealing
fucking up like that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
You wouldn't have answered her, would you?
No.
No, you'd have just blocked the fucking both of them and gone, fuck it, I'll
Watching a
find
movie,
another.
and I could feel him staring at me, and he mumbled something under his breath. When I didn't respond, he said, "Bitch, I said I like you." Never saw him again.
He's a cringy as fuck.
That's just.
Oh God.
What?
Bitch, I said I liked you. Most aggressive response ever.
It's like, she just frightened back to the house, like, do you know what I mean? Fucking hell,
Bitch, I
mate.
said I like you.
Bitch.
Fuck, man.
That's too funny. Wow. That's so funny.
I was unwell, and he took me to get some flu powders. This man
Some what?
Flu powders. That's what she wrote, bro. I'm only reading what she said. I don't even know what that means.
What the fuck
That's
is
like
that?
crush.
It's Lemsip, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Well, you don't know what that means.
Flu powders.
Flu powders is what she wrote. I'm
Not
sorry.
Wow.
I was unwell. and
Flea powders. That's a really bad typo. Yeah. I was riddled.
Riddled. Completely riddled.
Took me to get some flu powders. This man gave me his coat in the store because I was cold. We walked out and get grabbed by security because he stole sweets, put them in the inside pocket of the coat and gave to me.
This was actually so funny. I couldn't support that.
My man's a genius. DVD recorder with the inside.
He only took her so he could watch.
He'll wear this coat for me. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Why is the bag silver lined? Oh, I don't know.
Jesus. Like that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He made her the fucking
The scapegoat.
the scapegoat.
Wow. Sweets.
Not money, not jewelry, sweets.
Pick and mix.
Stealing sweets.
Was he 5?
I would dart off.
Yeah, 100%.
I would leave her in the security guard and dart off. Take my coat and
Keep the
sweets
coat,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I'm gone. I'm gone. All right, no hand soap in the bathroom. I had to take the coochie off the table after that.
I can imagine.
Well, no hand soap. Can't wash his hands, and therefore, what else is he not washing?
Oh, I'm with you.
I'll take the coochie off then.
Yeah, that's
poor form.
I've never been
Where's
in a
the
bathroom
soap?
with
No
soap.
hand
Huh?
soap. In the...
I've never been in a bathroom with no soap. Like, I've never gone to someone's house or whatever.
Oh, I see. You got 2 bathrooms, though, right? Yeah, yeah.
They both got soap.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
And the kitchen.
How many bedrooms?
6.
What? You have a 6-bedroom house? Why?
What car do you drive? BMW
6
Sport Series.
Series, BMW convertible.
Yeah, no wonder there's soap in the bathroom.
I had to take the coochie off the table.
Nah, you're not
Those
fucking me.
Jokes.
You're actively not fucking me.
No.
We were trying to
No.
pick a movie to watch, and he grabbed the remote and turned on high school football highlights. After about 15 minutes, I told him I wasn't feeling it, and he apologized. Went to YouTube and played/rapped his own song.
No, he didn't. Hang on. So,
This will warm her up. This will get the juices flowing.
I literally got visions of you sitting there putting Timmy on. And just like, I'm not feeling it. And then you go, all right, watch one of my shows.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Kevin. We got a banger for you today, baby. Is that not doing it for you?
Absolutely not.
There's no puddle or anything.
Jesus, man.
sitting down, they don't know what to watch on TV. He grabs the remote and puts on the football.
Football highlights, yeah.
After a little bit, she's like, "Big man, I'm sorry. This is boring. Let's watch something else." He says,
Bet.
"Say less."
Say less. Say less. I got you.
YouTube,
Yeah.
finds his own account,
Yeah.
finds a song that he's put on YouTube, plays it, and then just starts rapping along
He's
to it.
looking at her, just rapping along. Doing all the
Imagine. Walk through the valley of the
Imagine. Kaz, has anyone tried to do that to you before?
Oh,
Not on YouTube, no.
Oh, this is brilliant.
But I have had someone grab a guitar and start singing and thought that was okay, and it really wasn't.
Could he play?
Little bit.
I'm convinced the attraction women have for a man that plays guitar is down to
Yeah, it's
the
down to
finger
the
strength.
fingers, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's advertising. Like, I can control my fingers brilliantly.
Yeah, he was all right.
Imagine what I could do with these.
He was all right, yeah.
But that only counts if you can, like, shred on a guitar.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Not like
just a C chord.
Yeah. I can give you a D all day.
Nice.
Like, he could play, but he couldn't sing.
No.
Oh, okay.
That was the problem.
Okay.
That's jokes. That's jokes. We were kissing and he had visible pre-cum on his pants. When I noticed, he said, "I can't help it. You got me wet as fuck."
Nah,
The dude doesn't say that. The dude doesn't say he's
not
wet.
a thing you should say ever.
Oh, God, pre-cum. I mean, how much pre-cum was
Yeah,
there?
what are we
And what was he
talking?
wearing?
Pre-cum is usually a drip or two at most.
What the fuck are we talking?
Yeah, what was he wearing? Like
For it to be
Yeah.
seen through.
cotton tanned shorts.
Pajama shorts.
Yeah.
And an erection, I would imagine. I've never pre-cummed with a
so.
floppy. Have you
no,
pre-cummed
you
with a
wouldn't, would
floppy?
you?
Not to knowledge.
No. The dude's just leaking. just leaking.
But to announce it as well.
You got me wet as fuck.
How the fuck does
Oh
that
my
work
God.
for
It
a
doesn't-
guy? A guy doesn't get
You
wet.
got me wet as fuck. That's hilarious.
no.
You got me wet as fuck.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Imagine, bro.
I couldn't. Nah, bro.
Nah,
I
that's
couldn't- nah,
impossible.
That's embarrassing. That can't work. That can't
That's
work.
impossible.
That
Ain't
can't run.
seeing
You
it
got me
again.
wet as- Yuck,
Yeah.
brother. Come on, man.
Oh, my
Can't
days.
help it.
Can't help you got me wet, babes.
I'm sopping.
I'm soaking. I'm drenched down there.
Oh, that's actually making me feel sick.
I'm bare damp.
I'm bad down.
Gushing. Let's go.
Fair
I literally tweeted about this 3 days ago, but he asked to use my bathroom and came out with my wig on the first link.
Jesus.
He sounds like a white rugby bear. Sounds like a white rugby bear. White rugby bear on his first black experience.
Oh,
saw the wig and thought, "What's this?" Put it on and just came in his underwear.
I didn't realise how popular wigs were within the black female community. Yeah. Like it's
massive.
Yeah, it's like they have a shelf full of them.
Yeah, lots and lots of
so what is that? Just to change
personality,
look, and personality? Yeah, it's not like a alopecia thing, is it?
No. What it is when it's look, it's image, it's how you dress yourself. But because their hair's so difficult
and it takes so much
style
time,
and
right?
all the rest of it
Makes sense.
It's easier to have like a clip on or a wig or whatever.
Makes sense.
So.
Makes
Does
sense.
that not become a problem if you end up back at your house and the guy is into hair pulling? Can you imagine the scene?
Oh God!
I appreciate that, but I think by the time they got back to the house, he would have known it wasn't real.
Well, evidently it's a known thing, so
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it's something you expect.
Maybe-
Like he said,
yeah.
it was a white dude, and it's the first time he walked in on it.
Yeah.
The bob was swinging. Style. It was swinging. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The thing was, the bob was. That's jokes.
I wonder if you still slept with him.
No, I would have thought so. With the wig on.
With the wig on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is funny.
He was lying about being Blasian, and he got mad when I said I know both of his parents. Reply.
What's Blasian?
Black and Asian.
Oh, okay.
She in
Of
quotes,
course.
"That's not even my real mum. My real mum is Korean." And she wrote, "You're black."
You're also the postman.
I've never heard of that Blasian term.
No, not me.
I mean, it's genius.
It's a fantastic.
It's a great
name.
term, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're so black and Asian is Blasian, black and Korean,
This is getting into difficult territory.
I don't know how you to.
Blorian. No, that wouldn't work.
No.
It's almost racist.
Black
Let's move
Can
on.
you imagine? Bro, you're not Blasian. I know your mum and your dad. That's not even my mum.
That's not my real mum,
My
brother.
mum's Korean. You're black! No, you're black! Shut up! I'm not entertaining this anymore.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up, you're black.
Bro, just don't. How can you lie
guys
so
are brilliant.
obviously?
Oh, fuck.
Anyway,
Guys, that was the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 coming right up. Do you want to say welcome back to part 2?
Okay. What are they called?
Shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. Hey guys, welcome back to the part 2 of Shits and Giggles. What are you thinking, guys?
This is hilarious.
Fucking
So good.
loving it.
I love them.
second date, we were making out and we were stopped abruptly. Looks me square in the eye and said like a psychopath, "Enough of this nice guy act. I'm ready to fuck." I laughed in his face and left. Audacity, bro.
Enough of this nice guy act.
What was he doing? That was nice.
Standard missionary.
Yeah.
Flipped her over and went to town.
Wow.
That's scary stuff.
That's scary
That's
stuff.
You
scary
would be a bit
stuff.
frightened, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's going in dry.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
guy
no.
stuff.
Nice guy
Can't
stuff.
keep this mask on anymore. Rub me the tongue now. I've waited all night.
It's been 2 dates.
I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of this nice guy stuff. I've done bought you food. I've done bought you drinks. We've been to the cinema. Run me some tum.
Yeah, run me the puss now.
Run me some
And mid-lips, he stopped.
Genius.
Enough.
This stops now. This stops now. I'm ready to fuck.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Can't take another second. It's bullshit. Play bullshit.
Oh, God.
Fuck,
so
man. That's
over that.
entitlement. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
He brought me to the club with his friends, and one of them told him to go into the bathroom and roll up for him. Even called him a little nigger and everything. Yuck.
Wow.
Wow, that's not a friend.
Imagine, James. Go roll up for me, little nigger. Told him. And you come to the club with your
I
gal.
know, how rude.
Oh.
That is literally
Jesus
you on my
Christ.
Yeah. I was so scared of what you were about to say then. I thought you were going to repeat it. I was like, oh, God.
Cancelled.
This is unfucking editable now.
Every single word in the dictionary is repeatable, except for that one.
Yeah.
I came to his crib real late. He has me waiting outside the car while he's... Sorry. I come to his crib real late. He has me wait outside in the car while he gets everything set up. I walk into the side door of his extremely dark house, and I'm led down the hallway to his room, where I see tea light candles in the hallway, all leading up to his bunk bed. Bunk bed.
Who's he sharing it with? And where are they? Yes, they're just waiting. I'm ready to fuck. None of this nice guy shit. We're about to get double teamed.
Yeah, in my bunk bed.
Oh, Jesus. God.
Like, that's grim, but at the same time, it's... Bunk bed niggas have to smash too.
They do.
They need sex too.
They
It's not my...
do.
There's
It's
nothing I can
really
do
not
about
my
it.
fault.
Bunk beds need to smash too. Oh, God. This is so good.
How would you shag in a bunk bed?
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry. It was
Delicately
great.
and slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Really not my fault.
There's
I've
literally
got a
nothing.
sibling.
I've got bare siblings.
I've got bare siblings and little room.
And I'm baroque.
I can't move out, but I need the tom.
I need to smash the same as the next guy.
Need it.
Facts, bro. I need some. Fuck. I need some. Oh, that's torment. We were on our way to my house after the date, and he opened up Safari to play a song on YouTube. The porn he watched earlier started playing at full volume.
The hardcore tranny porn he was watching before. Oh my God.
Ben, I don't know if you're aware of this, right? But this one likes to pull a prank on me a lot. Right?
This one likes tranny porn. Don't know if you know this about Dan. He's banging into his trannies. Go on. Oh God. This could be the funniest clip we've ever played.
That was funnier than what I got to say.
Oh.
Tweet and read them out loud one by one for 10 minutes. He was crying laughing at the random pointless tweets from 2012, then looked at me and said, I don't see how you don't think this is funny.
Bro, that would terrify me.
I don't see how you don't think this is funny. I'm laughing. Do you not see me laughing?
Why are you not laughing with me?
This is how I used to think. Why aren't you laughing?
This is how I used to think.
That's jokes.
Wow.
That's jokes.
Where's the context?
Bro.
That's what I'll be screaming. Where's the context?
That's what I'll be screaming. Right, this chick wrote, I went to kiss his neck and he giggled T.
Stop.
I like
That's my TikTok spot.
Oh.
Fuck,
So
man.
That's my sensi.
My sensi.
It's what?
Sensi.
You're an idiot. My sensi. His homie told him to come back to him. Sorry. His homie told him to come back him up because he was beefing. So he called some guy and asked to borrow his gun. Dude says, nah, bro, and hung up on him. I was so embarrassed.
Wow.
It's just a
Nah,
flex.
bro.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah, of
flex.
course I was.
Gun.
yeah.
I need to back something.
Ben, bring your gun. No, mate, no, I've got it.
Oh, Annie, bring your gun.
Who's Annie?
Have you never seen Annie, bring your gun?
No.
It's a musical.
Oh, okay, right, fine.
Nah.
Nah, bro.
Hung up.
It's a fucking musical. How many musicals do you think I've seen?
Quite a few.
I've seen 2. Lion King and The Sound of Music.
You've seen more than that.
Have I?
Yeah, of course you have. Annie.
No, I haven't seen Annie.
Shut up.
Never seen Annie. What is
Chitty
Annie?
Bang Bang.
I know it, but I've never seen it.
Haven't you?
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Nope.
Wizard of Oz.
I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen it, though. Can tell you what happens. Wizard of Oz, is that the one with the lion, the tin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know the nursery rhyme. I haven't seen the musical, though. What else is there?
I'm
I
gobsmacked.
hate musicals, mate. They are the worst. If you want to listen to music, put on a fucking album. If you want to watch a film, watch a film. I don't know why they've decided to do this thing when the merge. Oh, I've seen Mamma Mia. I don't know why I just repeated that.
Yeah, it's just like, raw.
So you're going to back him or?
Are you backing him or do you need the hardware?
Hardware. That's a joke.
Oh, fucking hell.
I have yet another one. We went on a movie date and he showed up in some big ass jeans, some gaiters, a sweater vest, and a Kangol hat. Nigga looked like my granddad. Wow. Kangol hat, you know.
Jesus, sweater vest.
What's a Kangol hat?
A Kangol, it's a make. Kangol.
I don't know what Kangol hat. Do you know
think it's not too
One with
far
the-
from
with
what
the
you've got on.
No. Kangol hats are usually beanies or something along,
Right, okay, right,
along
fine,
those sort of
fine.
lines. That's what they sell a lot.
That's impossible.
He played his mixtape loud as fuck on the way to this movies. Asked the lady if they do student discounts, in brackets, neither of us were students. And then asked me for change to get popcorn at the concession stand. I said no. And he followed up with, so then what do you carry that bag in? What do you carry in that bag?
That's a good question. Probably the week.
What do you carry in that bag?
Change so I can get some popcorn. Nah.
She
what the fuck is even in there?
What's
then?
in the bag?
Why you got the...
I bet you he's wanting to do the popcorn trick. Put a hole in the middle, put it on his lap. Wait till she gets halfway down. Well, three-quarters of the way.
Most men wouldn't wait till she got halfway down, to be honest, would they?
Yeah, true.
Bag
Yeah.
Why is it so big?
Yeah. Fucking bitch. Student discount.
Oh, God.
I used to run that bar.
Oh,
for
in
time.
Top Man?
Yeah.
Always.
I used to run that 10% off.
100%.
That 10% went a long way. went a long way.
Oh.
That's crushing. That's crushing. That's crushing. Went out with a dude who begged me and my girl to come out. He said he was getting the shots because he knew the bartender. Mans came back with one big shot of whiskey, and we supposed to split with 4 people. I brought me and my girl shots and left.
Let me get you, man, some shots.
That's
Just
icky.
come up with a glass thing.
That's icky, bro.
And let's take a sip each.
That's icky, bro.
He wanted to start changing that fluid straight away, didn't he?
He did,
Yeah,
he
let's
did.
exchange fluids. It's fine. We're going to be doing it later anyway.
Yeah, so we're fine. Let's go.
He was trying to hook up a threesome, evidently.
Evidently.
My man's got game.
Way better than I thought it was going to be.
Agreed.
What's up, guys? Thank you very much.
Guys, mate, that was a great recommendation.
Thank you.
Fantastic
I was
recommendation.
butt clenching all the way through, thinking, please be funny, please be funny.
Oh,
It's good, isn't it? They're really good.
That was
I love
really
them.
good.
Guys,
really,
go and
really
check
good.
out the Shits and Giggles account. We're definitely going to react to
definitely
more.
gonna now, yeah,
Definitely react to
yeah.
more. What else should they do?
Give us a little cheeky like and subscribe.
I love it. And don't
We'll
forget to
see you
leave
on
us a
the next
nice little comment. And we'll see you on the next. Sorry, mate.
What the
I'm
fuck
sorry,
is
I'm sorry,
going
I'm
on?
sorry.
You will be in a minute, mate.
Well done, Benny boy.
Well done, guys.
Do you enjoy it?
Coming.
mate?
I've had the best time.
Really?
I've had the best time. It's so much fun.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm
Aw.
glad.
If you'll have me, I'll come back another day.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll think
Of course we will, man. Of course we will.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Well,
It's
welcome.
been a blast, man.
Anytime.
Some great recommendations, great chat, great reactions. It's been
Thank
a
you very
blast.
much.
And he's got he's got our sixth sense of humour, so you're welcome back anytime.
Guys, let us know if you want Ben to come back onto the show and show your love in the comments.
Please do.
Now, episode 3.
Yes.
We've already started planning and recording.
Yeah.
Because Kaz comes down every 2 weeks, so we do 2 episodes in 1 week. And then edit and record it. So episode 3 will be up a week today.
Yes, it will.
This will be out on the Tuesday. What's the
Yep.
date on the Tuesday?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, me either. It's too complicated to work out.
Can't count 4 days in advance.
But we will be back. I'm hoping my sister will be the interview guest.
Ooh.
And then we have, hopefully, some celebrities lined up. It'd be nice. They haven't confirmed yet, but we're working on it.
We're
so bear
working
with
on
us.
it. We're just begging and we just have a tent outside some people's houses at the moment.
Yeah. And if we have time, we've got the prank show coming on episode 3. If we have time tomorrow, we're going to film the first one of those. If not, it'll be in episode 4.
Yeah, so it's all exciting and new.
We're getting there now, aren't we?
Mate, I'm absolutely loving
Mate, give it time. We'll be on episode 100.
But we can't
Couple of
do
years.
this without their interaction, okay, guys? So when we ask you to comment, we're not just doing it because we feel we need to. We want your interaction.
We need it.
Yeah, please.
We actually need it.
Yeah.
So the more comments we get, the bigger the interaction, the more YouTube shows us off, the more likes we get, the more YouTube shows us off, and the more you share it around in particular, the more YouTube shows us off. So our growth is literally in your hands. Oh, that's what she said. So please help. We're putting so much effort into it. I just need a like and a comment and a share. That's too aggressive, wasn't it?
That was...
And a subscribe.
Listen.
And a subscribe. Well done.
Listen.
That's your line.
You would... Fuck off, Ben. I was just going to say you were doing so well.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
fucking hell, Wheeler.
Guys, we really appreciate you, particularly if you've come to the end of the video and you've watched all the way through. You are the hardcore lot, and we really appreciate you.
We do. But we do have one more thing for
Do we?
Benny Boy before we leave.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Guys, we have got a clip for you. Now, Ben, you like a bit of mountain biking.
I do.
Now, what happened?
So near where we live, there's a place called Avon Park, which is a very, very well-known mountain biking centre. There's loads and loads of trails up there. And there's a little... It's a bit embarrassing, really, because it's a little skills park. It's not a big trail. There's there's nothing massive. And going over...
Oh, that's what she said.
And going over what was a very easy jump,
Okay.
I fucked it. I fucked it. And I'd just like to say at this point, a massive thank you to Aaron and Adam for getting me to the hospital, where I sat in A&E for 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah.
10 hours?
Well, I was sent to a local accident and small injuries hospital.
Right.
Apparently, because it's the weekend, they won't do x-rays. I don't know why, but whatever.
He's on holiday,
Those
that's why.
bloody Welsh saving on the pounds, aren't they?
Incredible.
Listen,
I know.
they got to pay extra for you to work on a Saturday, Sunday.
There we are then.
Double time.
There we are.
Double time,
So
mate.
I was sent to Morriston Hospital. Shout out to
Morrison's Hospital.
No, Morriston.
They're putting A&E on Morrison's now. It's like, get your foot loaf and a milk, get the x-ray, you'll be fine.
And where I sat there for...
I'm off to the dentist and Tesco's next week.
Well, listen, my local Asda got an optician.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Sainsbury's have done Argos now as well.
Oh, every little helps. Tesco's.
Sat there for a long while. They gave me some morphine. Great.
Oh, that's good shit. That's good shit.
Yeah. And eventually I just sent myself home. My dad came and picked me up and I took myself home and I just sort of rehabilitated it myself.
So we'll come back to that just quickly on the morphine thing. This is a really, really important note and proof that addiction is emotional, not physical. Because morphine is heroin, right? Well, heroin is morphine ultimately.
Yeah.
Did you find the urge after you left the hospital to start jabbing up into heroin straight away? No, which proves that morphine isn't addictive under the right circumstances. Yeah. If you have a need for it, then it's a pain relief. But if you have an emotional trauma that needs healing, then it becomes an addiction. Just a little bit of inside information for you. Now, you fucked your shoulder up.
Oh. Yes, it's my left shoulder, the one you've been doing this to all afternoon.
Fuck, I have. I'm so sorry. Of course we're man. Of course we're
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh my God, mate! Have I hurt you?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Of course we will, man. Of course we will.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh fuck!
It's not a problem. It's happened a few times.
Ben, I know how you feel.
I'm truly sorry. I'm so sorry.
I have daily trauma.
What?
Oh fucking hell! You're lucky I didn't lose my fucking.
So forgive me, mate. Truly sorry.
It's fine,
What was the injury? What have you done?
So I was thrown a lot of medical phrases, but the long and short of it is I've separated my AC joint.
Oh God.
So I think if I understand it, that's where it just sort of does that.
Yeah.
So I've got this weird sort of lump in my shoulder now, which is
He does. He has shown us the lump.
And,
oh, that's what she said.
the door wide open.
Oh, that's what she said.
And it's not pleasant, is it? That it doesn't
No,
rock or
So sleeping is a bit awkward. It's a lot better than it was, but a friend of mine who's an osteopath has given me some sort of exercises to do and sort of strengthen it. But I can't climb or mountain bike for a good few weeks.
Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, "Oh, I wish we could see this."
Well, you can.
We have a clip, okay?
Oh, got a treat for you guys. Roll clip.
Roll. That is the best rock and roll I've ever seen.
Oh God, I almost saw it pop out. Oh, that's what she said.
Ben, how did you get up after that? But that was an impressive roll, mate.
Well, the thing is that if I hadn't rolled, my mate would have just run over me with his bike who was behind me. So
it could have been even worse.
Because we were following each other, and it was great footage.
It is fun. Do you know what?
But
really,
should we see it again?
Yeah, should we see it again?
So yeah.
But can I just put a little caveat in, right? That Ben has signed all his rights away, and that he can't sue us for Dan punching him in his bad arm, because that's all you can see. That was a really bad fall.
Oh God.
So yeah, I mean,
when it happened, was it immediate pain?
Yes.
Or was there shock?
No, it was immediate.
Immediate.
It was immediate. Yeah. So rolled a few times. As soon as I get up, it was like.
Was it just hanging there?
Well, I went like that as soon as I because I wanted to check if it was broken, because I heard a crack sort of noise,
right?
Which I think was the helmet hitting the floor, the plastic of the helmet.
Where's where your helmets, kid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said.
And so I wanted to check if it was broken, and I moved it, and I don't know whether it briefly dislocated and popped back in. I don't know, but. Yeah.
Feel for you massively.
Guys, let us know what you thought about that. Don't forget to give us
a cheeky little like and subscribe. And if you have a horror story, put it on the bottom.
Oh, that's what she said. Come on. You got to really think about what you say.
Guys, if you have any horror stories, please in the comments below let us know. Thank you.
Oh, it's professional. Ben,
Very
mate,
good.
we really appreciate
Thank
you coming
very
in,
much
mate.
for coming.
Really appreciate it, dude.
Thank you very much for having me.
I was like trying to give you that one.
Yeah, what is
Where's that from? Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just like, no, I'm just going to claw your nails.
Guys, we appreciate you watching. Thank you for subscribing to the Dan Wheeler Show featuring Kaz. And we'll see you on the next one.
Cheeky like and subscribe.
Cheeky like and subscribe. Cheeky like and subscribe.